All right, we are back in my kitchen for another round of the Refrigeration Domination rankings, but these are just the men's Div 1 teams only. Not all of the divisions. This is just men's Div 1 that was requested, and so I started doing this, and then I get a lot of complaints. Wonderful. All right, so I'm going to reveal the top 10 most dominant teams in men's Div 1. These are not necessarily the best teams. They are the most dominant teams based on record and average margin of victory. All right, team number 10. Number 10, 10th most dominant team in men's Div 1 is the VCU Rams. VCU, right there. VCU. They are 22-5 with an average margin of victory of 15.07. Number 9. Who is number 9? That is what you want to know. I'm here to give you what you want to know. That would be the St. John's Red Storm, coming in at number 9. They are 23-4, average margin of victory of 13. This brings us to number 8. Who is number 8? Number 8 is the Utah State Aggies. Yes, surprising you? Maybe. But why? They're 24-4. Oh my goodness. Average margin of victory of 12.96. Now, there's 8, 9, and 10. 10 was VCU. They recently knocked off a very good George Mason team. George Mason's coach, however, just got an extension of 1 year. And that's huge. Though I thought those extensions were measured in inches. All right, number 7. The 7th most dominant team in men's Div 1 college basketball is, who is it? St. Mary's Gales, right there. They go to number 7. And the reason why, I'm here to tell you, they are 25-4. Average margin of victory of 13.90. This leads us to number 6. Who is 6? 6 would be the Houston Cougars. Houston Cougars go right there. Why? They are 23-4, average margin of victory of 17.44. They are beating teams on an average of 17.44 points per game. Number 5. Number 5 will be, maybe a bit of a surprise, the UC San Diego Tritons. How? How could they possibly be the number 5 team in the country? I am not saying they are the 5th best team in the country. I am saying they are the 5th most dominant team in the country because they are 24-4 and they have an average margin of victory of 18.43. Now, in the news, this is important. Maybe you know this. A lot of schools are going to be paying their players. But Harvard has come out and said, we're not paying our players. And why should they? Goldman Sachs will. All right, now we're at the top 4, the final 4, if you will, of the College Basketball Times Refrigeration Domination Rankings. Oh, by the way, I'm Dave Barron. And here is number 4. Who's number 4? Number 4 is Drake, the Drake Bulldogs. Right there. Drake. Drake is not to be confused with Duke, by the way. Drake is 24-3, average margin of victory of 12.15. Wow. Again, Drake, not Duke. Drake is in the Missouri Valley Conference. Duke is in the ACC. And, there's a team in the ACC that you might expect to be up here. Spoiler alert, Virginia is not going to be up here. Usually are, but they are not. They're Tony Bennett retired this year. And that was, when Tony Bennett retired, that was very confusing for many of the folks in Virginia and Liza Minnelli. All right, this brings us to number 3 for the Refrigeration Domination Rankings. Number 3 is the Florida Gators. Florida Gators. Why are the Florida Gators? They're 24-3, average margin of victory of 17.3. All right, number 2. Who could be number 2? It's not Drake. It's Duke. Duke Blue Devils. Number 2. Duke, 24-3, average margin of victory of 21.00. Now, this gets us to the number 1 team in all of men's Division 1 basketball. Most dominant team, the Auburn Tigers. Auburn Tigers, number 1. Why? 25-2, best record. 16.19 average margin of victory. Quite impressive. Now, my in-laws will look at this and say, hey, where's Notre Dame? They all went to Notre Dame. What happened? Where's the Fighting Irish? Well, Notre Dame isn't doing that well this year. In fact, their coach publicly declared, and I quoted this, "If you hate me, great. If you think I stink, if you think I can't coach, good for you." I wonder if he considered that you could be his athletic director. Anyway, there you have it. The College Basketball Times Refrigeration Domination Rankings. If you want to see all 68, you either got to come to my kitchen or go to collegebasketballtimes.com. There you go.